Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Death in the Dorms. This, I'm not sure where this came from. If it's not a Disney Plus thing. Oh no, it's an ABC News true crime docu series. It's a season 2 is the only season it's on here, and it only has 6 episodes. But it does take you through uh, various true crime experiences that have happened in just the last decade or so. They're not necessarily cold cases, and if it keeps to the pattern, the structure of the first episode that I watched, which strangely takes place in my homeland of Pennsylvania, you get a resolution at the end, which is not always the case. Unfortunately, for situations like this, it's unfortunate these situations even exist, and that's why it just, to me, this doesn't feel like a Disney Plus thing. I mean, yeah, there's plenty of things that are kind of they're not exactly all princesses and Star Warses and Marvels. It's got to be, you know. There's reality stuff. There's plenty of documentaries about Galapagos Islands and sharks and turtles and ancient civilizations, and that's great. There's great, and we have plenty of those things. It's just that in the recent few months, this year, Disney Plus has been adding in a bunch of documentaries or reality series that have to do with cooking and murder and missing people and alien UFO experiences and I don't know, just like, yeah, I said cooking and then children dancing and it's stuff that I don't know. It could be on Hulu. You own Hulu. It's also on Hulu probably. Why not just keep it on Hulu? And I realize that some of these things tend to be a tease to say, hey, oh, you want to watch, you like all this? Go over to Hulu, pay for Hulu, and we'll have all you want. And I don't know if there how much more there is on Hulu of this. I do not have it currently. So I did for many years, but I've been really focused on Disney Plus, obviously, the last 6 years. So it's only because I started watching it the day that it launched. If you don't already know, yes, I have done an episode every day since the first day it launched. In fact, the day before it launched, technically. I have an episode 0. It's The Mandalorian. So each of these episodes run about 55, 57 minutes each. 57 for the first one here in season 2. And it follows Jenna Burley. Yeah, Burleigh. Jenna, student who'd gone to school in Tampa. She'd gotten an injury and had to come home back to the area just north, pretty far north of Philadelphia, and eventually she decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to continue my education. I'm going to go all the way down to Temple, which is in North Philly. It is not a humongous campus. I've been there. But it's right there on the edge of some of the rougher edges of Philadelphia. And we get to find that one day family, friends wake up and she's no longer around. And so the search is on to find her, and they eventually do find somebody. And how it all works out, well, you have to watch it yourself. I'm not going to give away the whole thing, but it is structured as giving us a full background on who she is as a person, the person that we know we're going to talk about, who we know is going to lose her life, who is obviously not in the documentary herself talking about anything. It's her family, her mother and her father, her best friends, her siblings, all talking about who she was and who she is to them, which is great. One of the things I found surprising, and this is not a derogatory statement whatsoever, when they're interviewing the mom and the dad separately, and I get the feeling they might be divorced, but it doesn't really matter. It's never really brought up. They came together, at least when it came to finding Jenna. The mom was having a whole lot easier time talking to the cameras. Dad looks like he's about to break down in any minute, as I would myself. I can't imagine even dredging this stuff up to talk about the loss of my child, if such a thing could ever happen. It's, yeah, for a father or a mother to bury their own child in under such horrible circumstances, taken by the hand of another. This is not a car accident. It's something that could not be helped in act. Something that is a mistake. This is an intentional act. And so yeah, each of these episodes focus on lives lost needlessly. That goes without saying, but focused on the college experience. And if anything, these kind of shows work as a warning sign to say, look, if you're watching this and you love true crime stuff, it can happen to you too. It doesn't mean it will. The odds are very low, but keep an eye out for each other. Keep an eye out for yourself. Know when there's a potential for danger, or somebody's a little bit fishy, or just don't go out alone. And yeah, decisions were made and things went south. I don't like these types of things. I'm not a true crime buff. I'm not the one who sits around with podcasts, earbuds in my ear, listen to podcasts about how everybody gets murdered. It's not my form of entertainment. Sorry. If it is yours, great. I hope you get something out of it, not just morbid curiosity and a residual enjoyment by the fact that you haven't been murdered. But you'll know what to watch out for should that possibility ever, rear its ugly head in your life. I hope that helps, so none of you get, that. We don't want that. One of the good things about this first documentary episode that I watched is the fact that one of the nice charitable things that Jenna had done before she had gone, she liked to make up these sort of blessing bags, these backpacks full of toiletries and clothes and essentials to be able to give out to the homeless. And the homeless, if you know anything about Kensington Street in Philadelphia, I'm not really sure where that is. I think that's North Philadelphia. At least some of the footage they showed looked like Kensington. Am I saying? Is it Kensington? Right? No, I don't know why my brain is wanting to say something else. But either way, there's a street that is notorious for kind of the zombie drug, where people are literally just bent over and completely out of it. It's devastating, and it is all over that street. And the footage that I saw looked like it was from that area where she would go around, and sometimes with her parents even went one time, once or twice, and I think her friends went along. She built up donations and that people would give to like toothbrushes and toiletries and everything else that could help somebody survive on the street. If you're not in the business of being able to give people actual homes, make their lives easier rather than condemning them. And it's something that after she was gone, her parents and her friends took up that fight to bring all of this. This all happened in 2013, by the way, and only wrapped up in 2019, just in time for everybody to get locked inside for COVID. So, yeah, it took a while for it to be resolved. Or wait, was it 2017? I think it was 2017. But the story about this whole situation, where we get to know who Jenna is and was, started in 2013. So her college career kind of thing. Hence the dorms connection to this whole thing. So yeah, if you're into the true crime type of stuff, and it does, every once in a while it seems a little sensationalistic. They do shots where like mom is standing with her back to the camera overlooking a grassy field. It's all like stage shots, and then there's some like hip music interstitials with the credits going, and it seemed like it's trying to be way too cool. It's trying to be a true crime podcast, but on ABC News, and yeah, now it's on Disney Plus. But yeah, again, not a real big fan of that kind of stuff, but they do it all right. And And when it comes to reality shows, I often don't trust what these are, but thankfully they don't do the reality show sensationalism. It's a lot of difficult interviews with so many people that were in her life, and it is never easy to watch. Sometimes I watch these things on a screen while I'm working on a different screen, trying to get some other things done, maybe setting up the graphics or editing other videos. And there's times I just can't do any work when I'm watching something like this. It's just too upsetting. It's too distracting. Um, but yeah, it. Not that these things are like a distraction. It's just that I gotta watch these things, and and I don't want to make somebody's death like part of my chore. And if that sounds wrong, I'm sorry. People deserve more respect than that. But I'm making a video series about all the crazy stuff on Disney Plus, like this episode. Whatever number this turns out to be. 7. Oh no. I think I know what 7 could be. Oh, it's not. But it's another documentary. Yeah. The kind of thing is that there is a lot of different documentaries, reality shows, everything that falls under this one category, or the red colored category. You'll see this when I show it to you. Is documentaries, reality shows, concerts, like behind the scenes stuff that is not scripted, technically. Reality shows are all scripted and they're fake. So, but that falls under this category. But in this case, it is about healthcare, which is really relevant right about now. Hopefully, we will all have healthcare next year. We'll find out, hopefully sooner than later, but for now, we're going to be watching America's Childcare Crunch. Actually, now that I realize childcare, it may not be a health thing. It might be just being able to take care of children. Like, there's not like insurance involved. I don't know. But America's Childcare Crunch is what we're watching next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.